Hello and welcome to the JR's Gaming Podcast, where we talk about the rise of Nintendo and what this great gaming franchise has in store for us in the future of gaming, and of course, the country from which it was born, Japan. I'm joined, as always, by my co-host and good friend, Rowan Fern. Now, this is very weird, Rowan Fern, because we're not using Anchor for our podcast today.
No, we're not.
And for those of you on YouTube, you can probably see us. No, I'm joking. Not us, but you can probably see me, because... And if you can't, then it's been edited out because it didn't work. Because we're not using Anchor to record the podcast today, we're using Riverside. And it's really weird. Now, if those of you are like, why is you just showing his face? If this works, by the way, because I don't know if this is going to work. Is my face actually going to upload? Is it going to go through? But for those of you who can see my face... Hello everyone, it's nice to see you. I've already revealed my face and I have my own YouTube channel, so you can go and subscribe. Sorry for plugging my stuff right there. But anyway, Rowan, how have you been this week? How have you been?
It's been like a standard sort of week, to be honest.
Right, nice.
The college induction is in the day after tomorrow, so it's on Monday, I'm pretty sure. And the next day as well, so there's two. I don't get why there's 2 days of the induction. Why do they need 2 days?
You've started college now, which is really interesting, because we spoke about this before. Results days happen, and you're not started it yet, but you're starting college. This is your next step in life. How do you feel? Because I'm pretty sure there's loads of other people in your shoes right now that are actually starting college as well. You know, it's funny to see how people who have listened to our podcast for about a year, and they've seen you grow. You know, they've seen you go through GCSEs. You took that break from the podcast, and now you're back, and now you're kind of just lively updating us on how things are going. Of course, I'm older than you. I'm 18. I've been through college, the stress, and now you're going to college, and it's always a good thing, isn't it? You make new friends. It's a new chapter in your life.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know. I'm sort of a bit nervous about it. I don't really want to go on the 4th of September because it's just a bit like I don't really want to go.
Everyone has nerves, though. Everyone has nerves.
I know, but it's I'm not even. To be honest, like, I don't even know where I'm going. Like, there's like lots of rooms, and like I don't even know like which one I'm meant to be going. So it's going to be like a bloody Wistow maze, like trying to find the right room. So yeah.
Well, I'm sure. And what are you studying in college, though? What are you studying? You have to tell us all what you're studying, Ron.
It's a level 2 sort of cybersecurity app development thing. So like
cybersecurity,
cybersecurity, like
James Bond sort of thing. What's going on? Cybersecurity.
It sounds like that, yeah.
He's the man, to go to when.
But anyways, so yeah, that's coming up. But I went to for those of you who are in the UK, you'll know this shop, and it's called CEX. It's not called Sex. It's called CEX. No, it's not. It's not called Sex. It's not called Sex.
Everyone says Sex.
I
but
don't
it's
say
CEX.
Sex.
No, because my
it's
friends
CEX.
were in town. He was like, "You want to go sex?" I was like, "What?" And he was like, "No, CEX."
Yeah.
Now, for those of you in America or just don't know what we're talking about, it's spelt like CEX, like CEX. Not spelled. It's not.
But the advert says sex as well. It's so weird.
It's like sex. It's hilarious, but it's pretty famous in the UK for like
everyone
second-hand
who I know
games.
says CEX though, because it's just not. It's just weird to say that.
Yeah.
But
I know.
Like, I went and
CEX.
they had so many second-hand Switches there and stuff, and like just things that people have traded in and stuff. It's quite nice. Quite nice to see. They were all like sort of in glass cabinets. There was a Steam Deck there. Steam Deck's quite expensive. I didn't realise it's like $400 for a second-hand one. So
for a second-hand Steam Deck, you're going for £400.
I mean, that's what that's what the previous owner priced it up as. But you can like probably get like a
maybe there were games already downloaded on there though.
Yeah, but you have to sign into your Steam account though.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So that can't really be it. But that's the thing that I might get. I'm thinking of getting a Steam Deck in like the near future though.
Yeah. I mean, you said to me this last night. You were like, I was like, why don't you get a Switch? Because that's what all of us are saying. But you're like, no, got one in the house. Me and my siblings share it. I'll get that when I move out later on. So you're saying you're going to get a Steam Deck instead, which is fair play because I've not got a Steam Deck. I've not really thought about getting a Steam Deck because I do love Steam. I do love good Steam. I'm more of a Switch gamer, as you know. I love Nintendo. But, Steam is really good.
But I just think of playing, like, your whole Steam library like on the go. That's, like, amazing. Like, you can play it anywhere
if you're rich
you
enough to get a Steam Deck. Us college students,
You can find a good deal, to be honest.
You could. I mean, you got the latest Xbox. Fair play to you.
I got that for really, really cheap as well. That person didn't know how much it was worth, I don't think. Because like he sold it for like way lower than he should have done, but I still I still swooped in and like scooped it up.
Swooped in and scooped out. That's what you should remember, guys. If you look for dumb people selling stuff, they're just going to sell stuff. That's a fair bargain you got on that. But this week, Ryan, I've just had a chill week. I've just been like, guys, I've been so busy with the film I'm acting in, right, and shoots and stuff. I've been burning out. Honestly, I've been burning out. It's been so bloody just stressful. Like acting in a film, I think I've already gone
over this like, so many times. Yeah,
I have. Many people glamorize it and been like, many people glamorize it, right? And they're like, oh, acting's amazing. It is. It's great. It's lovely if you got the talent for it. I'm an actor. And I'm doing my first debut in a short film, like a big short film going out to film festivals and stuff, and it's really stressful. I have to keep saying that. I am so tired every night, coming back, and I honestly, I want to say a big thanks to the crew and stuff and everybody helping me through. But it's been stressful, but therefore, it's time to have a week off. So I've had a nice long week of doing nothing. I went to my mate's house for 2 nights.
It's been ages since I've had a week of like nothing. That's ages, mate.
Oh man, but it's been nice. It's been nice.
But
yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so I went round to my mate's house for about for 2 nights. Stayed around his house. We did gaming and stuff. Just had a nice time because he's also going to college, his second year now, and we were like kind of celebrating him getting into the college he wanted to get into. And so we just did some drinks and just chilled out. It was really fun. It was really cool. And stayed around his house for 2 nights. Played on the Switch as well. We did. Played on the Xbox. He has an Xbox. It was just really fun, I had a chill week, and then I've just been like chilling every day. But then I've just realised, Ryan, when you're having a week off just doing nothing, you just get bored. Because we're built to do things. I think as humans, we're built to work. We're built to do things. When you're just doing nothing, you get a bit depressed. You're like, okay, I'm in my room doing nothing. Great. Like it gets a bit depressing, sometimes. I don't know. Like you're sitting at your screen.
But like you can also like go for walks and stuff, and like go to like nature reserves and that. Nature
reserves. I've been ages since I've been to a nature reserve. You got a favourite? You got a favourite nature reserve?
Not really. No. Actually, I like to go to Broxhill a lot. That's a good place.
That's right near my house.
I know it is, but yeah.
I've just doxed myself. I've not said where I live, but that's fair.
Yeah, do you want to cut that out, or are we leaving that in?
I'll keep that in. Unless some crazy person.
But that's not hard to narrow it down though, because like you just need to like knock on every door near that.
Stop saying that. Stop. Okay. Anyway, moving on a bit. I went to something quite interesting. Everyone's been like talking about the Arceus debate. Everyone's been Arceus debate. When's it coming out?
I've had loads of messages. Who's been talking about the Arceus debate?
Viewers, messages coming into the email saying, when's the Arceus debate?
We have said that it's been postponed like 3 times.
We are. We're going to do it, guys, but it'll be happening at some point this year. Mm-hmm, I'm so busy. This room's going to be different. This room's going to be revamped.
Now it's just at some point this year. That's like the new date.
At some point this year.
The Arceus debate might be the Christmas special at this rate.
Probably will be, I can't lie. It's like, Merry Christmas and welcome to the Arceus debate.
Yeah,
No, it won't be like that.
How merry's that, bloody arguing about a game?
No.
That really gets you in the festive spirit, doesn't it?
It would be amazing. Like, I hate the game. Everyone's like, it's a Christmas special. Anyway, don't worry, it won't be the Christmas special. Don't worry. It won't be.
To be the day before Christmas.
It will. No, it won't. Hopefully not. Anyway, the Arceus debate kind of already happened. It took off in the Discord chat between all of... Like, basically, for our viewers who probably obviously don't know this, but me, Rowan, Elijah, and the other 2 people, Beth and Liam, we'll be taking the debate with about the Arceus game. We have our own Discord chat. We all just like mess around in it. And this week has been Discord drama week. I'm sorry, but we were literally shouting at each other like it went all to shit in that Discord server, because we were literally just going on about how Pokemon Arceus was such a bad game, and just like really the debate technically happened. We're giving out like people were just arguing, people giving like logical explanations, and we even had to have a call afterwards, like me, you, and Elijah, just like discussing it as well. So yeah, that happened, and then. All of a sudden, I realised there's something called Clyde in Discord. Clyde the robot.
Dude,
Clyde the robot.
Clyde has been my arch freaking nemesis for the week.
He has. I'm sorry, but why? When did AI get so good at roasting people? When did AI get so good at roasting people?
I have better roasts than him, 100%.
I don't know. I'm sorry, but Clyde was destroying you, mate, in the chat.
No, he wasn't.
He was destroying everyone.
No,
like,
he was destroying me, and then I destroyed him back. I got the last laugh. I got the very last laugh.
We figured out how to break him. We just say controversial stuff. And he gets upset, and he's like, no, peace and
love.
So peace and love.
Yeah, he's like, no swearing in the chat. Come on, let's keep it family friendly. No need to do that. No need to do this.
He does swear. He called me the C word.
He swears, but he only swears like if you swear at him first.
Yeah. He's pretty smart, but I don't know what's been going on. But basically, all of a sudden, like Elijah, it's Elijah's fault, by the way. He's a member of the podcast.
He was the one who invited him into the chat. He pinged him in the chat, and then he was just.
Clyde, and then all of a sudden it's been just hell broke loose, and then Roan, you've just been like, I opened the Discord chat, and it's just like a full-on blown argument. It were like 108 messages. Roan rants, Clyde. Roan rants, Clyde. You're both firing off at each other. Like, that's what you do in your chill time now. You just argue with Clyde, and it got to the point where like everyone's just arguing with Clyde. So I'm just finding it funny. I never knew this. Right, I'm a Discord fan. I don't use Discord
He's
as much as some people, but yeah. Clyde the robot.
Clyde is just... I don't understand. Yeah, he is a dickhead. He is. But, that happened, yes. But anyway, so Starfield early access is now out. If you wanna buy early access of Starfield. Now, Starfield is a game that Elijah introduced to me, and he said, it's a space game coming out like for the Xbox and stuff.
It's out now.
It's not out. Okay, it technically is out early access. It will come out fully on the 6th of September, I think.
Oh, okay, right.
But early access. So first of all, I went onto the Xbox, the Microsoft store. I saw, I went to see what the price is, thinking maybe I could, buy it, test it out. It's £100, so I thought, great. £100 for a game that is.
Wait, no.
Wait. At the minute, it's £100. It'll probably go down, but still,
that's pre-order, right? That's like a pre. It's not the proper release date's not come out yet, so that makes more sense.
Yeah, but £100 for this shitty game, it's such a bad game that we get onto it. So basically what happens is, okay, you can fly around in your spaceship, right, in space, but you can't land on other planets manually. So if you want to travel to other planets, you have to aim your spaceship to the planet, press a button, and then it will load, and then play a cutscene of you landing on the planet. You can't land on planets manually. You can't land on the planets yourself. It's literally all cutscenes. It's all fast travel and cutscenes. That's all the game is.
So yeah, I know. For those of you who like the exploration aspect, that's going to be a huge L.
That's just like, okay, let's go to Saturn. Yeah, 5 seconds later you're there, just through a loading screen.
That is shit. I'm sorry, look, No Man's Sky. I'm an exploration game lover. I love survival games where you explore a world. I love
exploration.
Subnautica. You can vouch for Subnautica's a great game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
No Man's Sky, absolutely amazing. These are really good games, but you can fly to one planet to another. It all adds to the exploration aspect. You're going to that place. It's always you going to that place. I was playing Subnautica last night, chilling on the latest Subnautica, Below Zero, and I had to swim to one end of the sea to get some minerals, and I was on low health, and I had to figure out how to swim back because I had miles to swim back. And that's what I like, right? I was stressed out because it's actually real. I've got to swim there. I'm not going to have a cutscene of me going, and then just get in there.
Because that would ruin it.
Yeah, that would ruin it. That's the whole point, right? Cutscenes, we love them, right? They're cool. Not in this aspect. Not in this aspect, because
it's Starfield. It's like it wants to be a space exploration game, but then it doesn't at the same time.
No, that's not a space exploration game. Space exploration is flying through space.
Through space, and the thing is that one thing is that when you're in space, a streamer last night, I think he's called Starfield is Life. I think that's his name. But he has 80,000 subs. I'm pretty sure he did a 5-hour live stream last night, on launch day of Starfield early access.
I've seen people streaming it.
Yeah, and he streamed it, and he discovered that the planets that you see when you're in outer space, say you're in outer space, you see the moon there, Earth, whatnot. Those aren't actually there. Those are all JPEGs. They're pictures. They're not actually rendered in full planets.
No.
He flew.
They've hyped it up. No.
Because he flew to the moon, manually, without fast travelling, and he just went straight through it. Because it doesn't have a collision system, because the game doesn't want you to fly to the moon manually, it wants you to fast travel. So when he tried to fly to it manually, it didn't let him, it just became this blurry JPEG picture of the moon, and he just went through it. You can't make this up.
This sounds like shit. This sounds rubbish. Yeah. I'm sorry, but Starfield, that's ruining it, because I thought Starfield was going to be No Man's Sky, but better. And
that's what I thought.
I mean, hang on. We are talking about minor issues. We are talking about minor features here. I know this is a big thing for you, Rowan. I know it's a big thing. But some people probably won't want to travel from one planet to another. So let's skip that out of the way.
But they shouldn't be playing a space game.
That is fair. It kind of does take a lot out of it. What about the planets then? Well, let's talk just the planets, right? How are the planets? Yeah, so that all aside, when you get to a planet, are they good?
Okay, yes, okay, all that aside, yeah, okay, you get to a planet. It's alright, but the thing is that there's that streamer who discovered a lot of stuff, and there's literally, virtually nothing to do in the game. Like, you get to, like, you land on a planet and you go to but apart from the civilian outpost that's there, it's literally a barren wasteland. There's literally just, like, a few, I think there's, like, I don't know, there is missions, but, like, it's, like, sort of, then it turns into Warframe when you're just, like, shooting loads of enemies, and I'm like, this is not what a space game is supposed to be. This is supposed to be exploration. Like, Warframe is a good game, but, like, it's implemented, like, features of Warframe where it just becomes an FPS game, like a first-person shooter. Like, I don't know. It's really not my type of space game.
It says the award-winning creators of Elder Scrolls and Skyrim made it. Okay, that explains why Elijah's hyping it up, because he is a sucker for Skyrim, which I'm sure he's piped up on this podcast 1 million times plus. That's probably why he likes it. But I mean, Rowan, is this actually the real game coming out though? Because you just mentioned it's not. Is it the real version? I don't.
It's still the same version. They need to. Okay.
Why is it? Why? Okay, so you can buy it now, but for more expensive. Just wait for it to come out on the 6th. Is it still the same game, or is it going to be better than how it is already?
No, because the thing is that what changes are they going to make in like 4 days?
No, yeah.
3 days.
Those are pretty big things. No, I'm
4 days. Yeah.
I'm not wised up on this. I don't really play this.
If someone comes out and says like, "Oh, okay," when it releases on the 6th, if they've improved all this, if you can actually fly to other planets, then I'll vouch for it. But at the minute, you can't fly. You can't land on planets by yourself. They don't. The game doesn't trust you to land on a planet by yourself. It literally does it for you.
That doesn't seem good. Because if I'm honest with you, Starfield, No Man's Sky, then therefore still kind of stays at the top. Then, for you,
I'd say so.
Because No Man's Sky is really good at it. It's procedurally generated, meaning it's always creative. Trillions of planets. You can go to the planets. It's effort to go there, which we like. We like the effort, we like the challenge to go to those places. And then, so yeah, Starfield has been a failure for you so far.
So far, if it changes its ways, hey. I'll retract my statement.
Well, I'm sure we're all pretty sad because a lot of us were like, Rowan's gonna love Starfield. It's all yes, Rowan, but now he's like, no, the game's shit, so I don't like it.
Okay,
so it's like
I'm literally gonna put the link of that live stream in like the chat, maybe I don't know, probably not the real Discord server, but like the guy who streamed it for 5 hours.
Yeah,
he said the game design is like it looks like a 2010 indie game. Like it's not. This was a $200 million budget. Where's the money gone? I can't see $200 million in the game.
It's just like Nintendo when they made Pokemon Arceus. They make a really shit game with all the money they can have. They can make a really good game.
When you're on the planets, the graphics are quite good, but I don't think that excuses the rest of it.
No,
hey, if I'm wrong, if someone comes out and says, "Oh, that's only for like this part of the game," or like that, then that's fine. But like, yeah, at the minute it's not really for me, I'm afraid. So
sad. So Starfield still is the favourite game for you. Okay, fair enough. So sad stuff.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. Sorry, not Starfield.
Yeah.
Well, I still need to play No Man's Sky.
Depends. If Starfield went on sale, then I'd get it, but I'm not paying full price for it.
I get you. No, you should make a video on Rowan Rants about this. Like, you should be like, what's going on? You're the guy. You're the Rowan Rants channel. You rant about topics.
I should do.
Get on it. Get on. This could be your latest video. Come on.
Could be, yeah.
Could be.
I'll probably wait till the full release. I don't, or not. I don't know. Because the full release, I don't know if the full release is going to change stuff. If it does, then
yeah. Talking of YouTube, slightly different point, guys. Before we head into Nintendo news, which I'm sure a lot of you are waiting us first of all. I'd like to say, I'm sorry for everyone who's been, of course, on the channel waiting for me to upload or stuff. I can't upload until things are different in my life right now. Again, I've said I'm super busy. I've only just got this time to do the podcast, which I commit myself to every single week. And, of course, Rowan does as well. But I've not got enough time to upload to my YouTube channel, because that's caused a lot more effort. I've got to edit the videos and stuff and actually plan it and stuff like that, which is... YouTube videos take effort, quality, which I do like. So I've not had time to, upload anything to YouTube. unfortunately, lately. But I was saying to him, how do you struggle? Do you struggle with upload schedules? Because I'm just finding it so stressful. I'm like, okay, I've got so many videos like papered down that I want to make, and I've got zero time to make them at the moment. I've got zero time.
I'm not the person to ask because I've not uploaded a video in how long?
Years. Yeah, you can get on the video upload. You've got a gaming PC. I actually don't blame you. I need to get a new laptop and stuff. But yeah. You should get on that. Get on the Starfield complaint.
But
yeah, guys.
Also, one more thing. I've been playing Space Engine recently. You can literally look at the whole universe through your PC.
Space Engine. I've not played that.
It's not really a game. It's like more like just you want to look at anything in the universe, then you can. It's really, really fun, honestly. For me,
that's
space
fair.
enthusiast. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Space enthusiast.
Clyde also said Rowan, you're a space enthusiast as well. It's so weird.
How did he know? No, Clyde was like, Rowan, you space enthusiast. And Rowan was like, what's going on? And he knew who we were as well. Like, who are the JR's Gaming Podcast? He was like, two people who talk about Nintendo.
He said the host is Judah, the co-host is Rowan. He knew that I was the co-host.
He called us by our nicknames though. He didn't say our actual names. He said it's run by Jude the Dude and Rowan Rants, which is our online names. But it's Judah Terry and Rowan Fern. That's our real names. You know.
Yeah. So
but he didn't get that right.
Still
better. Still better than AI. Still better than AI, everyone. But yeah, for those of you on YouTube, for me, Jude the Dude, my channel, I will be uploading, guys, and I put a little comment out to say I will be uploading some point when my room's all revamped, because we've not even started in my room yet. My room looks cool for you guys, but it's rubbish. Like, the walls are actually falling down over there. I've got like 5 meters of... Yeah, I've got 5 meters of mould growing up that side. I'm like, it's bloody awful. Like, it's just so much mould growing up my walls. Like, I feel like I'm living in...
that does happen to everybody, though, the mould.
It's too much, though. It's bad. Apparently mould gives you, like, cancer or something.
Gosh, everything gives you cancer nowadays, so doesn't it?
Yeah, everything. Literally, no, but I don't want to take the risk. My room is very old, so I'm going to get it revamped, and therefore, I won't be here for the podcast. It'll be you and Elijah again, and therefore you probably won't see my face. In October. That's when I get my room done, October time. And that's also when everything goes down with the film. That's when the film wraps up. So that'll be my busiest period, then I can chill, hopefully. But anyway, Rowan, I think it's time we hit the Nintendo news. Now, Rowan, my hand's out to you. You've been choosing the news for the past few weeks. Well done. But what have we got this week? What have we got this week in the news?
Right, so story number 1 is, and I love it when this happens. This is something's been discovered, right? An old unreleased GameCube game, basically, has been discovered by a guy called, I think he's just called Cake. That's his username.
Cake. Don't we all love a bit of cake, don't we, lads?
Yeah. But anyway, let's read it. So story 1 is prototype for unreleased GameCube platformer Pickles has been discovered. Yeah, I can see why they didn't release it.
Pickles.
That's a weird name.
That sounds... What?
I know, it's weird. But anyway, let's read. A Nintendo collector and YouTuber has discovered a lost prototype for an unreleased game developed by Santa Cruz Games for the GameCube. Cake bought a dev GameCube, but inside he discovered a disc for an unreleased GameCube game. Testing out the prototype, he discovered it was for Pickles, a platformer/adventure game all about monkeys riding unicycles. What? Monkeys riding unicycles.
Right. That sounds a game that I would love to play. I'm sorry.
Right, okay.
Why not?
According to Cake, he believes the disc has 12 levels on it, split between 2 different worlds, but the prototype is proving to be a bit unstable, meaning he's only got the first world to work currently. The level in question appears to be a big wharf with wooden pathways suspended above water. Cake has managed to capture some of the footage of the prototype and shared it on Twitter. You can check out the footage on Cake's official Twitter page. Most other data we can find on this game has been compiled by Unseen64, which reveals that Santa Cruz was working on the title in 2005/06. The demo that Cake is playing may well be the demo referred to on the site. It was apparently shown at Game Connection 2006, but otherwise has barely been seen since. Cake is planning to dump the ROM of the game online, in what would be an important move for game preservation. Cake also wants to make a YouTube video documenting the available levels and footage, meaning the game that we once knew very little about will be revealed to the world. So this is basically an unreleased Nintendo game, basically. It's been found by someone on Twitter. It looks like he's been, involved in developing games. What do you think about this? What's your instant reaction to this?
I think it's a big lost cause. That game about monkeys riding unicycles could have taken the world by storm, but we never saw it, It could have been the biggest game. It could have been the competitor to Mario.
It could have been.
That sounds absolutely mind-blowing. I'm sorry, but monkeys riding unicycles, that sounds so bloody fun.
Are you being sarcastic?
Anyway, Probably. There's probably a bit of hint. I don't know. That's the thing. It wasn't released. It was back in the day, you know, when people were all on their GameCube. You know, it could have been. It could have been a fun game. I don't know. I mean, there's not much to say about it because it wasn't actually released. But
what do you think? I love it when this
was definitely.
I love it when this stuff happens though. Like we discover something that's been like just obscure for like decades. So this is almost 20 years old.
Like the Nintendo, like the same thing with the Nintendo, like Super Smash Bros. Tournament we never found out about, where they got into these giant fat sumo suits of like Mario and Peach.
Yeah, that was like
each other in the face.
There was like no footage of it whatsoever.
When did we find out about that Nintendo event? Oh, it just popped up on Nintendo Life site one day, and we're like, oh, this existed.
Yeah, but it says he's planning to dump the ROM of the game online, so people will be able to play it. We can finally play the game that everyone's been waiting for about monkeys riding unicycles.
Monkeys riding unicycles. And what's it called? Pickles.
It's the most random thing. Like, why are there Pickles? Like, what's Pickles got to do with monkeys riding unicycles? There's no correlation in the title.
This is groundbreaking news. This is groundbreaking news. I'm sorry. I mean, it's always fun when you kind of stumble across this. But my kind of question is, how did he find out about this? Like, I mean, unreleased.
So he bought like a developer GameCube. And inside, he discovered a disc for like an unreleased GameCube game. That's what it says. So I don't know how he got his hands on a developer GameCube. I'm guessing like he got like an inside person. I don't know. That's weird, actually. How did he get his hands on a developer GameCube?
I don't know.
But yeah, this is like it's always fun when something like this happens. Like something like this has been like buried for like years, Judah. Like no one's seen this in ages. And Nintendo didn't even talk about it. I bet they're like really angry about this. They're probably going to try and take the ROM down or something. You know, Nintendo, they don't really like.
I mean, I doubt. Yeah.
Stuff that they're like, hey, you stole our game.
Monkeys riding unicycles. No, to be fair, I do doubt Nintendo are gonna get involved with this one because they've not even got involved with the hate shop, and the hate shop's pretty huge. But they did kind of forget about the 3DS, which is understandable. So the hate shop, you know, it's where you get all the 3DS games for free. But they've not said anything yet.
Yeah, I do have a question for you though. Do you ever think there'll be another DS?
That's a good point.
I don't think.
Do you think Nintendo? I don't.
Because I feel like the
DS. Unless Nintendo were like, maybe we should go back to our origins.
They're going to make like a Nintendo 4DS or something.
Nintendo True DS. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be the case anytime soon or ever. Like, I think Nintendo have been quite brutal to their past consoles, if I'm honest with you. Like, they've not kind of... I mean, you could say the Nintendo Switch was kind of like the Wii U, but better.
Yeah, it's the Wii U, but better.
Maybe they... Therefore, there is probably a chance they make something similar, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. There's no saying completely definitely no. But then again, knowing Nintendo, I just don't think they're gonna do that unless they could though. I can't say they won't, but
yeah, I
don't think so. What do you think about that?
I don't think they'll make another DS because like they've not made one in years, and I don't know when. I don't know when this whole sort of Switch phase is gonna like. You know, when a Nintendo not going to be able to make any more Switches, they're going to have to like move on to another brand new console.
That's a sad thing though, because I don't think look at Xbox, look at PlayStation. They've never really left their main console. Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, but the problem is that the
it's
Nintendo.
Always it's amazing. We love Nintendo. I don't understand how we're gonna. You know, it's how I don't think Nintendo Switch is going to phase out exactly like that.
No,
it's going to take a long time to phase out.
Eventually.
Yeah.
But think about it, you just made a comparison with PlayStation and Xbox, but to me, like, the problem with that is Nintendo has always jumped from handheld to home console. Like, they've made a bunch of different consoles. So it's hard to really compare.
They've got a wide range, yeah.
Yeah, because, like, PlayStation and Xbox, they've always made, it's just always been just a box that you, like, plug, like, into the TV. Whereas, like, Nintendo has, like, dabbled in, like, lots of different stuff. So, like, again, like, I don't know, I don't think it will be, like, soon, but Nintendo Switch, it will have an ending. They won't keep making Switches because that won't work. Like, people won't buy it.
It'll be sad. It'll be a sad day when that happens because the Switch is so good. It's still loved by people. Buy it, millions. You know, like it's just so good. I mean, I've got my OLED and it's amazing. I just love the OLED. It's never failed me. Apart from the eShop, it's very laggy. The eShop is laggy. I think everyone can back me up on that. The eShop is so laggy on the Switch.
Out of everything, the eShop's like what does the eShop like?
I have no clue. I mean, it's the internet. I mean, the Switch again. Come on, the hardware is outdated. We all know that.
We all know the hardware.
That. So
hopefully that'll be improved
Nintendo are going to make
in the next Nintendo console. Hopefully they'll upgrade the hardware.
The PS Portal, that was a rubbish console made by PlayStation. No, I don't. I think Nintendo are probably a bit upset because they probably have created something that's similar to a Nintendo Switch. Let's just say they have. And then Lenovo and PlayStation are creating all these weird-looking ass consoles that look exactly like the Switch. It's going to be high competition. You're going to kind of mix it all up, aren't you? Like I feel like Nintendo is going to kind of take away.
Let's be real though. Who's buying the Lenovo handheld over the Nintendo Switch?
No one. I'm not, bro. I don't think anyone's going to buy that shit. No. So I don't think it's going to be a problem, honestly. But let's have to find out. It'll
be a bridge they have to cross, like in the next decade, I'd say.
I mean, I'm thinking of live streaming, actually. Like, by that time, I should have my own equipment to record and stuff, and live stream. I might actually live stream when it is released and, like, review it live and be like, oh, look at the trailer, and everyone can watch it and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Let me know, guys, if I should do that. Do you think I should do that? Should I do that, Rowan? Should I live stream the release of the new Nintendo console? Yeah. But, back to the original point. I think this monkey game... It's a monkey game, innit? But it never got released. Very sad.
Monkey game, innit?
I mean, that's exactly what it is. The thing is, I don't understand, like... I don't understand... I'm always, like, thinking, why didn't it get released? What went wrong?
I think it's clear to see, because no one would have bought this. It's called Pickles, and it's about monkeys riding unicycles. Like, who would have wanted that? You know? I
don't think it's going to be a hit, and I don't think anyone's going to play it. I'm sorry, let's be real, I'm not going to play it.
Yeah, but it's like, something to do, isn't it?
It just doesn't... I don't think I'm ever going to be like, wake up one day, I'm going to get out of bed and I'm like, I want to play Pickles that was just made into a game that was never released.
Yeah, but it's a good... Yeah, but it's a discovery, like, isn't it? It's like a... You know, this was like... So it was unknown, like, all this time. Doesn't that fascinate you? Doesn't that, like... interest you slightly that this was a whole game developed and it didn't get released?
If it was a Mario game, if it was like a big franchise,
Nintendo's not just about Mario, is it?
No, but still,
Mario
is
the face of Nintendo.
About monkeys riding unicycles. I'm sorry.
Mario is the face of Nintendo, but that he doesn't sum Nintendo up in. You know, Mario's just not.
Yeah, but like I'd be more interested to play a Mario game that was released than a Pickles game.
There has been unreleased Mario games.
Wait, what? Wait, really? Really? When? Who? Where?
Ages ago.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this.
This is. I just thought this was interesting because it's a game that's like. Look, imagine like you have a plan set out, you develop a game, and then you just don't release it. Like, isn't that strange? Like, why? Like, I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. What happened in the clockworks of people's mind? Like, so he wakes up one day. I'll make a new game. It's going to be a monkey game. Riding unicycle. I'm going to call it Pickles, because why not? And then they just don't release it. It's just kind of a bit...
Yeah, but all that development that went into it, and they didn't release it. Like,
all the development.
I don't understand, like...
They really forgot. I'm really surprised if they actually forgot to release it.
It was
that bad, they forgot to release it. I don't even know. But, interesting piece of information there. Bringing back a bit of nostalgia there, the GameCube. Do you have a GameCube, Robin? I think you told me you have a GameCube, don't you? You do. Why don't you get this game?
You can't get it. It's not... Nintendo haven't released this. He's just dumping the ROM online. Yeah,
you get the ROM.
But you can't...
play it on your... I'll play it on your PC. You can ROM it on the PC.
I could have put... Yeah, I've got like...
This should be a new trend, just playing Pickles.
Fire up the Dolphin emulator.
Let's play.
Anyways, so yeah, that's a discovery, I guess, if you guys are interested in lost sort of media. Because I've been getting into lost media recently. Do you know what lost media is?
Yeah, media that was never released. Lost.
No, not that it was never released, but like... Oh yeah, it can mean that as well, but also like...
It's a sector of stuff, you know.
It's like... Yeah, but it's like a genre of like things that like... It's okay, like, say for example there was an advert you remember. You remember it, but like it's nowhere on the internet, and then people go on a hunt for it saying, like, can we find this advert anywhere on the... It's quite like disturbing, a lot of it. It's quite disturbing. But it's like interesting, and I feel like this is...
mystical.
Another example of lost media. So for people who are interested in lost media, read this story, it's on Nintendo Life. Anyways, actually no, don't, I've just said the whole story, what do you mean anyway? Story number 2. This is actually something quite good. Now, this is about Super Mario Bros. Wonder. What do you think about Super Mario Bros. Wonder so far, Judah?
I think it's been memed to absolute hell.
Has it?
The amount of elephant Mario memes I've seen. Yeah, like just circulating
the elephant
new Mario elephant mushroom.
I
don't have any wrong feelings towards the game. It looks great. Honestly, it does. It looks like, you know, Mario, your general new Super Mario Bros. Game. You know, you're scrolling through 2D platform. We all love Mario. We all love that sort of game. It looks cool. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. personally, but you do. I mean, I do think we are taking the mushroom thing a bit far.
Mushroom thing?
Super Mario Bros. Elephants. It's when were there elephant mushrooms? But I don't know. I've not played it. Yeah. I can't say.
I don't have any
say
that much, with it, to be honest. But it is what it is. But anyways, there's a Nintendo. There's apparently been a 15-minute Nintendo Direct presentation, only about Mario Bros. Wonder. Did you see this? Or I didn't see this.
I saw the the recommendation in my For You page, but I never watched it. I was watching too much Show Speed.
Well, anyways, let's read through this. So, story number 2: Super Mario Bros. Wonder Direct reveals roster, new power-ups, online mode, and more. Let's read. During a 15-minute Nintendo Direct presentation based solely on the upcoming platformer, Nintendo shed more light on the game's roster, power-ups, online system, and more. The game's starting roster will consist of 12 characters. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yellow Toad, Blue Toad, Toadette, Yoshi, Red Yoshi, Yellow Yoshi, Light Blue Yoshi, and Nabbit. Right, that's quite a good selection of characters. According to the game, the Yoshis and Nabbit are designed for younger players and can't take damage. What?
Yeah.
They can't take damage.
That's good. The younger players, so they don't start crying and then run into a Goomba.
Oh yeah, we have to accept mortality or whatever
we have to accept the young people playing this. Anyways, power-ups in the game include the previously announced elephant form, which lets players attack enemies with their trunk and destroy blocks, as well as the bubble form, which lets you blow floating bubbles that can capture enemies, and the drill form, which lets players burrow through the ground and deal with spiked enemies. The game's online details were also explained. If players connect online, they'll see the ghosts of other players currently playing the same stage. Although players can't directly interfere with ghost players' games, they can interact in some way by reviving them when they die, giving them power-ups, or placing standees to help revive them. If players want to play online against people on their friends list... If players want to play online against people on the friends list instead of just strangers, they can create an online room and play together with them. Some levels can also be turned into races. The game also has a new badge system, where players can collect and equip badges to gain new abilities during gameplay. These include a wall climb jump badge to make wall jumping better, the dolphin kick badge to swim faster, and the grappling vine badge to shoot vines in midair and stick to walls. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which was revealed during the latest main Nintendo Direct presentation, will be released on October 20th. So, there's quite a lot of information about the upcoming game. Now, Yellow, what's it? The Yoshis and Nabbit, they said they can't take damage, then that's for like 3-year-olds playing. I guess so. I mean, I've not played it again. I will play it. I'll get around to doing it once I've played through the list of games that a lot of people have bombarded me to play on my Switch. But I've just seen the amount of memes about the game, like the whole elephants and stuff. That looks fun. I've never seen like Mario transform into another animal apart from the cat, of course, Cat Mario and Tanuki Mario, I guess. But now I've got Elephant Mario.
Yeah, to be honest, if I got the power of Elephant Mario, I'd feel stupid in it. I'd feel like, what am I doing as Elephant Mario? I'd literally let a Goomba like just hit me on purpose to get back to normal Mario. Like I wouldn't like the elephant man.
I mean, it's pretty more. It sounds fun. I can't lie. From what I've seen, to your original point, 3-year-old mode. I mean,
3-year-old mode, yeah.
I'm not going to play in 3-year-old mode, but I guess there is 3-year-old mode.
But what if someone wants
to Yoshi?
But if she says the Yoshis are designed for younger players, what if like someone who wants to take damage wants to play as Yoshi? They can't. Because then they won't take any. They'll be on 3-year-old mode if they want to play as Yoshi.
I don't know. Like, there's a fair point. They should do modes. Like, just do a mode.
Why did they
for
make it?
And then just have all
why
the
did they
characters.
Make it character specific? Yeah, didn't make much sense.
Yeah, they didn't need to make it. What if that's the case? They didn't need to make it character specific.
But it also goes the other way. Like, what if a 3-year-old wants to play as Mario or Luigi and they can't because they take damage? Like,
that's fair enough. I mean, I was never playing Mario at 3 years old. I was too busy working out how to walk. I didn't walk until I was about 3. But so I think, to be fair, I don't think it's going to be a huge problem. But for people who have played it, do write in. So
I don't understand. What's the point of playing a Mario game if you can't take damage? What's the point of playing any game if you can't take damage?
It's no challenge. It's no challenge
at all.
Unless you've got severe anger issues like I did. No, when I was about like 13 years old, I have ADHD. And Super Mario was not having my young Power Rage anger. Like, I was just playing this game, and the amount of times I'd like fail, I was like, no! And like, I think I must have at least done 40% of the damage to my Nintendo, like just of me busting the buttons or just throwing it against my bed. Like, I got so enraged.
I still do that nowadays, mate.
I get game, bro. Mario was such an enraging game for me. I love Mario, but it was so enraging. I'd be like playing Mario one day, and I'd just keep like failing, and I'd be like, no! And I was like, I'd like smash it against the floor, and it'd be like just utter rubbish. I would end up punching my wall. I'd be so mad. Mum would course come in like, Judah, what the flip are you doing? I'd be like, Mario. It's Mario's fault. But yeah. Gamer rage is a thing that I've always known as a kid, and Mario was the first ever game that put me into gamer rage. You know, Mario can be infuriating.
But you said your DS, is that the same DS that your sister broke?
No. Yeah, my sister broke my DS, not me. But still.
Well,
I still think they should have made the 3-year-old mode back when I was a kid, because that was not around. I was just going straight in for the challenge, you know, because I could have dealt with it. I think you know.
Okay, you say your sister broke it, but I think you I think you took its health down at least to where it was on 2 health, and then your sister just finished it off.
I did take the health down, but my sister finished it by snapping the bloody screen in two, which is of course going to end the life of the Switch. But
there's always PVA glue. You could have glued it back together.
It's not going to work, is it?
No,
it didn't work. It was just like the PVA glue.
Super glue. No. There's always super glue, duct tape, sellotape.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Because could have done that now. Why didn't I think of that? Honestly, though, yeah, I'm annoyed they didn't make that when I was a kid, struggling with ADHD problems.
I guess it's a good
smashing
thing,
my walls up.
I don't know. It shouldn't be character specific. That's weird.
Yeah, I do agree. Character specific is kind of strange, though. Honestly, why? Stop, everyone. They could have made it earlier, but it looks cool. Are you going to get it one day? I mean, I think we're all going to play this one day. We're all Mario fans.
What do you think about the badges? Like the badge abilities at the bottom, it says.
I think it's a fun new feature. I think it's good.
You also had a grievance, didn't you, earlier on, where you said, what's it? You said something was distracting about the online mode or something.
Yeah, it was mentioning you can see the ghosts of other players if you go into online mode.
Yeah,
I don't understand. I mean, it's kind of a pointless sort of little thing to put on the game, if I'm honest, because I don't like to see other people just bouncing around on the screen in ghost mode when I'm trying to figure out how to climb a block stairs. Yeah, because there's those people failing around me and doing things around me.
Yeah, it's distracting.
How would that work? Yeah. It'll be distracting. I'm trying to. Fuck off! You know, it'd be annoying. So I don't think I'd deal with it. Honestly, I don't think I would like it. No. Distracting. How have you guys found it? Again, let us know. Because we haven't played the game yet. You know, we're just talking, we're just rambling about it.
The game's not even out, is it?
It is. It is out. I'm pretty sure. Is it
October 20th? It's October 20th.
No, let me check this out. Oh, it's not even out.
It's not even out. Yeah.
Fair enough.
This is just what's going to happen in the game.
Yeah, exactly. So it's funny how it's been memed already. I like how there's memes going out about it. Then that's really interesting. I thought it was already out. Damn it, my fault. What's funny is there's so many memes. If you're on the algorithm of Nintendo, like I am on TikTok, the amount of people just using the Super Mario Bros. Elephant.
But they're just
just being memed.
What is it? Just like a caption above it that says when you pick up the elephant power up in Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Yeah,
that's a great meme.
Also,
that's a brilliant meme.
Also, just random memes, and it's just there.
Gosh,
I don't know. Anyway, moving on from Super Mario's Wonder, what have we got next, Mr. Fur?
Okay, so the final story of news of the week is now. This is I've got quite a bit to say about this. Now, story number 3: Sonic team head doesn't think pixel art will be a viable style in the future. Now, you know me, I love a bit of pixel art, I love a bit of 2D gaming, so this has struck a nerve, this has struck a nerve in me. Anyways.
It struck a nerve, dear.
Let's read. So, in the eyes of the Sonic team head and Sonic Superstars producer Takashi... Okay, you read that. You'll know how to pronounce that.
Right.
I'm going to butcher that name.
Takashi Lizuki.
Nice. Pixel art won't be a viable style in the future.
Takashi Lizuki.
Yeah, I mean, I would have butchered it, so that's a good job. Anyway, that guy, whatever his name is, was speaking. Okay, yeah. How do you say it? Tell
Lizuki.
Me. Lizuki.
Just say Lizuki.
Lizuki.
Yeah.
We're speaking with Games Radar about Sega's upcoming game in a recent interview. Sonic Superstars will be using 2.5D visuals, whereas past entries going back to the franchise's original days used pixel art. Lizuka. Okay, that must be a typo then.
That must be a typo.
Okay, Lizuki explained...
Lizuki to Lizuka.
Yeah, there's two people, one Lizuki and Lizuka, okay. He explained his stance regarding pixel art. Right, this is what he said, this is in quotes. We look at the pixel art, it's great, but when we think about 10 to 20 years in the future, we don't think it's going to be a viable art style or presentation for our players. And in order to advance and really step things up, we did want to make sure that we're presenting something that 10 to 20 years down the road we're still evolving and creating new content for. The visuals won't be the only thing new in Sonic Superstars. For the first time, you can play through the entire campaign with up to 3 other players with drop-in and drop-out co-op. Sega will be bringing Sonic Superstars to Switch on October 17th, 2023. So the head of, basically, I think this is, isn't it?
Sonic
like
Superstars.
The head of Sonic Superstars, the head. He doesn't think pixel art will be a viable style in the future. Now, I disagree, to be honest, because I think pixel art's sort of, 2D games. I think it's sort of, I know like some really, really good, AAA games.
It's a vibe. It's a whole thing, isn't it?
I know really, really good games that use pixel art. So, what's your opinion on pixel art? Because you know me, I love some 2D, I love 2D games. 2D games have always been there. So, what do you think about 2D gaming? And do you think it won't, do you think it won't be a viable style in the future, like this guy says?
Well, but we've spoken about it before. I know that you love your 2D games, and it's a bit sad that he doesn't want to carry on with pixel art because, honestly, I don't play much pixel art games, but I do think there's a whole fan base out there that love pixel games. Pixel art games. I do like pixel art games. I'm not against it or anything. I do know many people that like you, hence you, Rowan. I don't understand why he's like no. I mean, I understand what he means though. Let's all be real. It is 2023.
It's 2023, but
he wants to kind of explore a new area of design. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, but there has been 3D Sonic games in the past, so I don't know what he's talking about.
There has been. Yeah,
it's not all been 2D.
I mean, if Sonic Superstars always been taking care of the pixel art side of things, it's a bit annoying if they're moving on to 3D. There's been some great Sonic Super 3D games out there that are really good, like on the PlayStation 5 and stuff.
Yeah, but
so I don't understand why. There's thing about
games that still use pixel art 2D though. They're brilliant games.
Exactly.
I think we discussed one last episode, didn't we? A brand new 2D platformer. There's still games being published with this style. Let's all face it. 3D is a superior way to make a game. However, that does not take away from the fact that 2D is still, a fun option.
It'd be interesting to hear from the fans, if anyone can let us know, because I'm actually interested in this, because I think if I was a fan of Sonic Superstars, and I've always been following the games that have been pixel art, right, and then all of a sudden, that's the vibe I love, right? That's the vibe. And then all of a sudden, they come in and they're like, no, we're going to change it now.
Well, it says that for the newest game that they're releasing, they use 2.5D, so I'm guessing that's sort of 2D, but a bit 3D at the same time.
I mean, as long as it's not taking up too much away, I do think they shouldn't do that. I do think they should stick with their original, because that's what they're known for. That's what they've got fans, I guess.
Oh, I think 2.5D means it's 3D, but it's still side-scrolling, doesn't it?
I think so. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. But he's talking down 2D in this statement here. Because he's saying, we've seen it for the past 10 to 20 years.
No, but he isn't necessarily saying 2D, is he? He's saying pixel art itself.
Pixel art. Yes, I mean, pixel art, sorry.
Yeah. But 2D games
down.
use
we need to change.
Yeah.
So exactly. So I don't know. I think it's all gonna. We're all just gonna have to see what they do. But I do agree it's a bit weird. It's a bit upsetting. I guess
for the head, for the head to come out and say this, that, and the other. I don't know. I don't know.
We know it's official.
Yeah, it's official. But if that's what he wants to do, I guess if that's his stipulation, then he's probably going to start implementing 3D. So. Yeah,
exactly.
But so I don't know about that. I still like 2D games nowadays. It's just nice on a cold winter's night. It's just lovely to open a 2D game, for once. And if I mean, yes, 3D is brilliant. Yes, 3D is the best way to make a game. But 2D is always there. It's always there in our hearts. 2D is always going to be there. 2D is always going to be there.
More in 2023.
Yeah. I'll have that on my tombstone.
Always going to be there.
Anyway, should we get into? Is there an ad break here or?
I do believe there is an ad break now, guys. So we're going to go and enjoy ourselves while you guys listen to a lovely ad. Ad break.
Nice.
This tune is absolute vibes. Hey Elijah, mate, come and check this tune out I've been listening to.
Oh wow, that sounds really interesting, Judah. But I'm not quite sold on the fact that it sounds as good as the tune I'm listening to. In fact, if you listen to this tune, your mind will be blown away.
What? Really? Let me have a listen. Elijah, I beg to differ. My tune clearly sounded way better.
Is that so? Well, I'm in every mind to object to that, because this is
the
the Nintendo
Music Wars. Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Music Wars, a brand new special and exclusive podcast series.
Each week, me and Judah will bring before you 2 game soundtracks and present 3 of our favourite music tracks from our chosen games.
We will then debate and explain why our chosen soundtrack is better in our own opinion.
Now, me and Judah are extremely biased, so this is where you, yes you, the listener, come in.
Each week we want you all to vote on which soundtrack you thought was best. We will be putting polls out on all our social medias, and this does include Spotify for those of you on Spotify.
And if you're unable to take part in any of the polls, please write in your vote to our podcast email, jirsgaming135@gmail.com.
At the end of each week, we will take in all the votes, and the one of us that gets the most votes that week gets 1 point.
And at the end of the series, the person who gets the most points wins the Nintendo Music Wars.
Elijah, the war is on. I will win this.
Not so fast. We all know who the musician is here.
Listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh.
Or watch on YouTube at the JR's Gaming Podcast.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Nintendo Music Wars.
And we are back from the ad break. That was a lovely ad.
That was. I listened to the whole thing.
I don't know. We were enjoying that advert. Can't lie. Anyway, on to question of the week. We've got a question
here.
No
announcements this week.
No announcements this week, guys. Not much going on
Arceus
in the
Arceus debate has been postponed until 2025. No. Anyways,
some point this year, everyone. Okay. But anyway, question of the week, where we read out your questions that you guys send in. Beverly has written in. She said, "Come to China, fans here as well." My question is off topic to gaming. I love Steam, by the way. My life is practically Steam and sleep. But when you both come to East Asia, which country are you visiting first? Do you both have different choices, or do you both agree on one? Love ya, Beverly from Suzhou, China. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Suzhou.
Suzhou, China.
Suzhou? I don't know. Suzhou, China. I can't speak Chinese. I'm learning Japanese, that's it. I'm sorry. I can't speak Chinese. But anyway, Beverly, she says that. Love the name, by the way. Beverly's a great name.
Beverly Hills.
Steam and Sleep, Beverly Hills. That's a famous thing in the UK, isn't it? Anyway, I love Steam and Sleep. Yeah, I think Rowan can relate to that.
Steam. I mean, yeah, I love everything, but like Steam is really good as well. Like Steam's really good. That's the thing about PC gaming as well. Like, games always come out for PC, apart from the Nintendo's IP. So, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, for China, yeah, I want to go to China. I love China. I want to go to China. I want to go to Shanghai.
Yeah, Shanghai. But what did she say when you both come to East Asia?
She said, which country are you visiting first? And she's asking if we both have different options, or do we both agree on the same one?
Okay, but first of all,
which country in East Asia?
One thing to get out of the way, I suck at geography, so where is East Asia?
Oh, you don't know where it is? I'm joking, it's fine.
Dude,
East Asia is, Japan, China, near Australia, like the east of the UK, all that way round.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, area. Yeah, that's East Asia, right?
So,
that's Asia, but
east.
I do know, Japan, China, Thailand, Mongolia,
Kepler 22b,
all that area. No. But anyway, first country visiting.
So anywhere
Japan.
in East Asia,
Japan.
Anywhere.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to China. I will visit you. I'll visit you in. I'm gonna come to see you. I'll visit China. Don't worry. Japan is my first go-to country. I love Japan. We've hyped it up. Everyone knows I love Japan. I'm going to Japan first. What about you, Ryan? Is it the same choice as me, or do you want to go somewhere else that you've not told me about in East Asia?
I mean, to be honest, traveling, yes, it's like I've never been on a plane, guys. I've never left the UK. Let's just get that out of the way. That's crazy. Wow, crazy. But
crazy.
I've never left the UK.
You're not British.
Yeah, there it goes again. I knew that was coming as well. I should have just said that myself.
It's just a running joke. Right, you're not British. That's what I say to him. Anyway, carry on.
Right, so and so I'm to the UK, and I think I should explore more of the UK first before I start going abroad, because like I've still not explored. I've never gone like all the way up north. It's always been going south. So I feel like I should go up north.
So you want to explore the UK? Oh.
Yeah.
You literally lived in the UK for all of your life. You're not gonna
I will
explore somewhere else.
Yeah. But like I feel like you should like.
Okay.
I don't know, because if I don't know any, like if I've not been like around the UK first, why would I go like around like somewhere else?
Okay, I get that, but when you go to East Asia, which country are you going to first, and why?
Don't know.
You're not going to say Japan? Like
Japan.
You got China. Let's give you options, right? You got China, Thailand, Japan, Hong Kong. Anything else?
Can't be it.
Yeah, there's many other countries. Taiwan.
I guess
that area.
Out of like all of them,
Vietnam.
I'd go to Vietnam. Is that in East Asia?
Yeah. Vietnam listeners, let us know. It is in East Asia. It is.
Mate, okay, yeah, but the thing... Sorry, I'm so bad at
geography. It's alright, mate. You don't have to know. You're just the UK. You love the UK, we get it.
I love the UK in space, that's it.
Yeah.
I love the UK in space.
Okay, let's say, right, I mean, I'm going to go to Japan. I want to visit all of East Asia. I want to go... If I was going to have a trip to East Asia, Beverly, it would be Japan first. I'm sorry, I will go to China, but I'll go to Japan.
I'd say Japan too.
Then, South Korea. I forgot the country that everyone loves. South Korea. Yeah, South Korea and North Korea.
North Korea.
Well, North Korea, probably not a good idea. I'm not going to North Korea. I'll get
Mate,
shot.
I don't think you'll listen. I don't think you'll come back out again.
I don't think I'll come back out, and I'm not going to North Korea.
And by the way, I
want to go south.
I don't think
South
we're
Korea.
upsetting anyone, because I'm pretty sure they don't even allow you to listen to the JL's Gaming podcast in North Korea. So.
Of course, I don't think so. But yeah, I actually want to go to Japan and South Korea, and then I might go to like China. Then I want to go to Shanghai and stuff, and then go on to Hong Kong for a bit. Or I might go to Hong Kong, then Japan. You know, stop off. I'm not even planning this out yet. I mean, I'm going to go like this next year.
Pull into Hong Kong for a few minutes.
Pull into Hong Kong, then like back out into Japan. I don't know. What about you?
Yeah,
what about you?
I'd
Just say what are you going to?
I'd say Japan, because like there's so many. Okay, there's Super Nintendo World. There's like there's what's it called? There's game stores, like, because I've heard a lot of good stuff about all the game stores in Japan and stuff. They've got like retro stuff. They've got like
so much stuff,
dude. It's like a wonderland of absolute joy
for geeks and gamers.
Geeks. Well, I'm a
stuff.
Geek. It's good to be a geek.
I mean, yeah, and it's funny. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but all the YouTubers and influencers have been going to Japan lately. Is that just me?
No, that's not
like,
just you.
PewDiePie moved to Japan.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what? Trying to think of other people that have been.
Japan,
Mr. Beast.
Like, if everyone moved to
Mr. Beast went to Japan, like Seed of VA, Joe the Anime Man, Chris Broad, you've got all these influencers in Japan. Then you've also got like, iShow Speed went to Japan and did this huge stream.
Okay, wait.
Why does everyone go to Japan?
One thing. Will you ever like live in like another country, like live in Japan?
Yeah, I would live in Japan. I would take on the culture shock. I'd take on the responsibility. I've thought about this. I'm actually thinking of moving to Japan. Like, I might actually do that. I'm in the UK. It sucks. I'm sorry. I love Greggs. I love McDonald's, but you can get McDonald's in Japan. I love Greggs. I love all the stuff going on here in the UK. That is about it. Greggs and Rain. But it's and broken vending machines that don't work. And that's
Hopefully
it.
That's not the case, bro.
Hopefully
that's not the case in college, because I want some Fanta Limon on my induction.
My first ever college vending machine was broken. I didn't get my Fanta, whatever it was. I think it was pomegranate or that red one.
So you put the money? You put the money in?
Get me my. I put the pounds in, and it was just like investigate the thing, and me and my friends were like smashing it, like just going for it, and it wasn't coming out. And we were like really pissed off about it.
I would have, and then just grabbed it.
Oh man, some actually we got someone to come around, open the vending machine, and get me the drink. And then also there's one time where the actual cafeteria shut. Story time, and my mate was there, and he realised he could open the vending machine, and he opened the vending. He stole us all drinks. And we got like free.
No. I don't think you should have admitted
he
that.
went to the cafeteria. I shouldn't have admitted that. I should have admitted that was last year.
You'll get the FBI knocking on your door now.
I wasn't partaking in the crime. I wasn't even partaking. But yeah, kind of shoplifted there. Haven't we all done a bit of shoplifting?
Had he opened the vending machine? Did he like unscrew the back panel or something?
No, he just opened. I don't know. He was the door swung wide open. He's like taking things out.
Mate, how did nobody see him?
Cared. I don't know. The CVT. No one told him off.
Was that
and he did it for 3 days straight. Yeah.
And you just casually what? So people are passing by, going to their next classes.
The cafeteria had shut. The shutters were gone. The shutters were down. It was night. The college had shut 3 hours before.
So why? Okay, so not only has he broken and entered, he's also stolen drinks from a vending machine. So that's 2 crimes.
It wasn't breaking anything. You can walk freely in and out of the cafeteria.
Wait, the cafeteria is not connected to the college?
Drinks. No. Like, the cafeteria is in the college. Like, the college,
so don't they lock the college up after it's closed?
No, that wasn't locked. I mean, it's still open for some classes, I don't know, late night classes.
So only the cafeteria was closed?
You can walk in. The cafeteria closed, right? You can walk in and use the tables and stuff for your own food, I don't know. But there was 2 vending machines, and one he opened and got everything out. And then instead of paying for it, he left the door with it. And got free drinks. I may have not got a drink. Anyway,
he was just using it as a mini fridge, just opening it and getting
he just walked out with his Fanta Limon. I actually think I had a Fanta Limon. I actually think he gave me a Fanta Limon.
Fanta Limon's lovely, mate.
It is lovely.
Fanta Limon's
lovely. Don't do that in college. Don't steal, guys. Very bad. Naughty.
Do not steal.
Do not steal. Stealing is bad, and you will get arrested.
You will get arrested.
For stealing Fanta Limon. Anyway, Ryan, so you're going to go to Japan. I think we can both settle on that.
And also, I'll say that, but also I'll say that I'm never going to live in another country.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm always going to live in the UK. Right, so all my relatives are here. Lots of people I know are here. Obviously, you won't be if you're going to live in Japan. But, it's just... I'd feel disconnected from my family and stuff if I lived in another country.
That's one thing I think will be a big problem for me. I feel like when someone moves to a new country, they're giving up a lot because they're giving up their family, their friends, everyone. They're literally starting anew.
Yeah,
and they're changing their visa, they're changing their everything. They have to the culture shock. That's a new language. It's such a big thing to move country. I don't think people think about it enough. And you have to restart your friend group. You have to find people that I guess that are other British people, other foreigners there, so you can relate to them. You have to try and get involved in the culture, take on the culture head first without your family and friends beside you. It's such a challenge, and I think it is a big challenge. And it's life changing as well. Many people have done it. They've taken the plunge, they've moved to a new country, and I've heard all good things about it. I've heard some people with great experiences. People have done it, got a new life, and of course they fly back to see their family every 3 times a year. But it's not the same, is it? It's not the same. I feel like it's just not the same. It isn't. I do agree with you. I do think if I ever moved to Japan, I'd definitely have a YouTube. I'll do YouTube. I'll probably document it and stuff, which I want to do. I want to do media production, filming and things, and just YouTube, which I do. I'm a podcaster and a YouTuber, but it's something that I think is very. It's a tough decision, but I have great respect for people who do it because it's such a big thing to do, and I'm glad you kind of understand, right? You know that you're I know my boundaries. I'm not going to do that. I want to be with my family. I want the support of my family, and as much as you can see them through a screen, there's also the time zone and loneliness you're going to get. I don't want to put anyone off who's going to move country, but I've thought about this thoroughly because I'm thinking of doing it. But it's a big thing. It's a big thing. Yeah, and culture shock as well. So, yeah. I do agree with you. I understand why, but and I would be sad because how am I going to see you, Ryan?
Yeah, no, we wouldn't. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll visit you when I come to the UK, or when you come to Japan. We'll do a video in Japan or something. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I will definitely visit East Asia. I don't know about moving there yet. But I'll come to China. I'll come to Shanghai. I'll visit there. It looks amazing. I love it. Love all the lovely lights of the city. And I will definitely go there for a holiday. But Japan is my go-to country. Ryan, that's yours as well, I guess. Yeah. It's yours. But yeah. Well, guys, it's been a good episode. First time we've done it second time. I hope it works. Well, we're not using Anchor, using Riverside.
Last time on Riverside it was a disaster because you were like, oh, hey guys. And I was like,
Oh no!
Oh, so
I hope that
can't,
didn't happen. We did a test.
We did a test. The test sounded good, so
and-
this should sound good.
And for those of you on YouTube, you probably can see my face. If you can't, then it didn't work. But this is my face. I'm recording first time visual. This is a visual podcast, isn't it? But
Well,
just
for
without
you,
you.
yeah. Well, half
Visual cameras off.
podcast.
For me, yeah, it's really weird. I don't know, talking. But I also have to like know that I'm being looked at by a camera, so I can't like slack. I have to like know. I have to kind of put my facial expressions on cue. It's kind of strange. It's not like I do prefer podcasting off camera because I feel like I can be a bit more open. I don't know why. When a camera's on me, I feel like I have to be a bit more different. I don't know why, but it's interesting. It's been an interesting episode anyway, guys. And subscribe if you're on YouTube, guys. But until then, let me get the plan up. Please send in your questions and comments to jrsgaming135@gmail.com. Please subscribe or follow us on whatever platform you're listening from and leave us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. This will help us out greatly and get the podcast around. Our socials will be in the description below: our Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, website, and our Discord. But until then, it's a goodbye from me.
And a goodbye from me. And guys, it's a Christmas in 114 days.
Stop.